Alright, so I went outside earlier, and also, like, if you haven't figured it out, my fucking account got hacked. Like, so follow this one and delete my old one, because that mother trucker still has access to it, and who knows what the shit he's doing. So if you could just do me that solid, that would be lovely. So I went outside earlier, and I had a fucking rough day, like a rough week. Like, it's actually been hell. Like, awful. I mean, seriously. Anywho, so I go outside and it's fucking freezing. And that shit will change your perspective real quick. Because it's freezing, and I was just like, you know what? Like, it doesn't matter how my week has been. I'm so grateful that I have a warm house to sleep in. Because there's somebody out there that's sleeping, on the streets. So, like, no matter how awful my last week has been, like, I have a warm house to sit in. But it made me think about the first time I ever slept outside on the streets. So, if you guys have, like, listened to my story on my fucking hacked TikTok, seriously, you know what? It's karma season. So, like, I spent so much time building that account and, like, using my creativity on that account for that dude to rip it out of my hands. Like, whatever. Your karma. It's karma season. Like, that sucks to be you. Ooh. Ooh. Anywho. Where was I? Yeah, I have ADHD. Pretty sure. Or a genius brain, as I do say. Oh, yes. Sleeping on the streets. So, I've been homeless. So my followers that follow my podcast and all that other stuff, and, you guys know. Like, in and out of foster care, all that good stuff. Raised by a narcissist. She was abusive, too. And then, it's a long story. You gotta go back through all that shit on my hacked account. Please understand, like, delete that shit, follow mine, and report that guy, because, again, it's karma season. But anywho. Yeah, the Jesus cabbage is hidden. Hey, New York people know how to grow the best Jesus cabbage. If you hear kids screaming, it's because of Roblox. Like, I hate Roblox. Anywho, I'm never gonna get to the story. Shit, guys. Alright, so where was I? Yes. Oh, yeah. So the first time I ran away, because my narcissist mom was also, like, mentally and physically abusive. Like, I remember I packed the stupidest shit, and I lived in Colorado at the time, and it was cold. So, again, I'm grateful that I have a warm place to sleep in. But to be honest, like, I took the cold because I was like, it's freaking better than living with that psycho. And then she had me admitted to a psych ward when the cops found me, because I ran away. She tried to get me in for a 72-hour psych hold. That dumb idiot. I shouldn't be mean. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm still working on things. We're all working on things. Like, I know better than to talk like that. And I know better than to think like that and treat other people that way. So I do need to be aware and fix that. Honestly, I've done so well for so long, but this week has killed me. And that, let me remind you again, that mother trucker literally stole my account and has access to it, and who knows what he's doing. I know, I'm going to keep saying this until you guys go delete my old account and like, follow, share this one, and maybe, like, report that guy's account over and over and over. I would be so grateful. So, yeah. She tried to have me, committed for a 72-hour psych ward. She ran away because she's just blah, blah, blah. And, they, like, within a couple hours, they did the whole assessment, and they were like, listen, you don't need to be here. I was like, what was I at the time? 14, 13 or something? They're like, so call your mom. And they're like, tell her she needs to pick you up. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I call, and the nurse is still, she's watching me. She can hear the whole conversation. She has it on speakerphone or whatever. And my mom answers, and she was dead asleep, you could tell. She's like, what? And I'm like, the nurse said that you need to come pick me up. And she's like, I'm not fucking coming to pick you up. She's like, they can wait till morning. And I was like, and the nurse was like, if she could have went through that phone, that nurse was like, and I was like, she said okay. And my mom hung up the phone. Click. And the nurse just, looked at me like, you poor kid. And then, she's like, well, you can just, lay there and go to bed. And I didn't have a TV in my room, so she's like, it was like a hospital room. And, you can just watch TV, or, God, that Jesus cabbage. Fucking shit. Wish I could have watched TV. Shit. Anywho. New York. Got the best Jesus cabbage. Hallelujah. My sessshhs are fun. Just FYI. What? I'm safe. I'm at home. I'm in my bed. I'm not hurting anybody. Except maybe whoever's listening to this TikTok. But anyways, the point of all of this shenanigans was just to say that, I remember how cold it was that night, and, I never thought I'd be where I am today, even though, I'm doing, I'm not where I want to be yet. That's okay. I'll get there eventually. But, I'm reminding myself in real time right now of, do you guys remember that fucking TikTok that went viral of that hilarious ADHD kid that took the Adderall, and he was like, lickety split, and he throws that beetle up in the air, and it what did that guy say? I don't know, but it was the funniest. I almost vomited laughing so hard. I was laughing, sneezing, crying, He should win an award for that TikTok, honestly. Lickety split, or whatever he says. God, I love that guy. I hope whoever watches this, even if it's just one person, that you feel like you're sitting here like a cool childhood friend hanging out, like back in the old days. I hope you feel like you're chilling too. You could go do the Jesus cabbage and restart the video, and then it's we're sitting here having a conversation together. Am I future telling? That's creepy. Oh, so if you did the Jesus cabbage, it'd be even creepier now. And those that are, actually stayed for this part of the video, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, she really freaked me out. Because they're already, on the Jesus cabbage. Anywho, we can be buddies now if you want. I can tell you the rest of the story, though. So it was so cold so my boyfriend at the time, which he was at his dad's house that weekend, but I didn't know that, because back then, not everyone had a cell phone. Yeah, I'm that old. I told my daughter, hey, by the way, I was alive before Google was invented. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah. She's like, did you have electricity when you were a child? I'm like, how old do you think I am? I'm 34, Golly jeepers. I'm a young, spry person, and that freaking hacker stole my shit. Just to remind you, if you would just like this one and delete my old account, and then go mess that dude's stuff up, because, geez, who does that to people? Really? Really? I know you guys are like, I'm fucking right. In our little sesh. Maybe we should do this weekly. Talk about architecture and how they lie about all of our history in our little cute sessions. And then, we all get smarter and higher at the same time. I should put that on a t-shirt. This is why I can't make friends. My brain, just A to Z, 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, so the boyfriend. Oh, no, the time's almost out. I guess I'll have to tell you in a part 2 if you guys care. And let me know, I guess. But, delete my old account and like this one. Alright, bye.